Peggy 18.
Hey guys, it's Cartman from CVG here, and not really, it's Dan Dawkins from CVG, can you tell? And the good news is South Park is really quite good, thanks for asking. This is a game that feels for the first time like it will deliver something consistent with the quality of the show. This commitment comes with its own issues, of course, specifically the fact the game's been delayed several times, leading to concerns that development wasn't going that smoothly. Well, with less than a month until the game's long-awaited release, we sat down to play through the first hour, and based on this short section, we've already seen enough to be fairly excited. Finally, this is the real deal. The Stick of Truth puts you in the role of a new kid who's just arrived in South Park. After meeting the other South Park characters, you're invited to join Cartman's club, which happens to have the unfortunate initials KKK, of course, and take part in their medieval make-believe. It's soon discovered that the Stick of Truth has been stolen by a bunch of other kids dressed as goblins. Although the stick is, well, just a stick, in the eyes of the South Park sprogs, it holds all the power of the universe, and its theft is the ultimate crime. It's up to the new kid and his party of heroes to explore South Park and recover this sacrosanct item. At first, the idea of playing as a random child instead of Cartman, Kenny or even Timmy might seem like a bit of a missed opportunity, but the benefits soon become clear.
Alright, douchebag, bash Cloud's face in, don't be shy.
The Stick of Truth is more than happy to take the P out of gaming convention and cliches, particularly those involving the RPG genre, again as you'd expect. Your role as an anonymous character who doesn't speak, therefore, is merely to set up jokes that follow. For starters, after customising your character and choosing their class, with the choice between Fighter, Mage, Thief, or, oh yes, Jew, Cartman asks what your name is.
You entered douchebag, is that correct?
The name entry system doesn't work, leading you to be stuck with the name douchebag for the remainder of your adventure. This is the sort of game we're dealing with. The best part is that despite the constant playful jibes at the genre, the Stick of Truth does feel, even at the early point in the game, like it's got the makings of a really solid RPG. South Park creators Matt Stone and Trey Parker wrote the entire script, and while they're more than happy to point out some of the sillier RPG tropes, their clear love for the genre shines through. In the tutorials, for example, they could have obviously gone pretty wrong, but the development team at Obsidian Entertainment do a fantastic job of integrating them into the storyline, resulting in the rare beast of a tutorial that, bar a mildly irritating counter-attack lesson, is actually fun to play. The more we played, the more it became clear this isn't a relatively generic game like the two XBLA South Park titles. The Stick of Truth is the show's DNA rammed, well anyway it's got the DNA, and it's very clear every element of the game is informed by this. Nowhere is the game's authenticity more obvious than its graphics. You can see them, they're great. Watching this and the show will tell you that it's as close to the TV series as possible, with cutscenes and in-game sections almost completely indistinguishable. This faithfulness to the shows extends beyond the visuals. There's also a massive number of references to previous episodes and in-jokes that aren't essential for winning the game, but will leave South Park fans and, well, normal human beings with massive smiles on their faces.
Na 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 na, we still control the universe.
In the first hour, we walked past the City Walk Chinese takeaway, we found a Cherokee hair tampon in Cartman's bathroom, we used a box of cheesy puffs to regain our HP, that's our health, not the HP source, and collected a couple of Chink Pokemon, the game's obligatory find them all collectibles. These little in-nods go all the way back to the series' early days, so when we visited Jimbo and Ned's gun shop, inside we saw a large, stuffed Scuzzlebutt, the monster that featured in the show's third ever episode about 95 years ago. Some of the references go beyond simple background jokes and actually feature as in-game side missions. While on our main mission to enlist Tweak, Butters and Token to join us on our adventure, we walked through South Park and we encountered a number of familiar faces asking us to go on side quests. The first graders, after they spot you, run off to hide and ask you to find them. Tweak's dad wants you to go to a shady apartment, which looks suspiciously like a meth lab, and collect the daily delivery for his coffee shop. And best of the bunch so far, we spotted Al Gore hiding behind a nearby bush, who then called us over and tasked us with finding Man Bear Pig again. As you'd expect, he was super serial. From what we've played, it's clear that South Park Stick of Truth could very likely be the game fans, and again, normal human beings have been waiting for. Who knows whether the rest of the game maintains these standards, but it's definitely a good start, and if you only played the same hour we did, you're gonna have one sweet time! Who was that? If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button and do subscribe for more brilliant South Park videos and other amazing content only on CVG.